We are seeing miracles. That's what people who help the disabled are saying about hippotherapy. Joining us now are Lisa Michelangelo, a physical therapist and the director of the Emerald M Therapeutic Riding Center, and Marissa Hawley, a social worker and United States Marine Corps veteran who both work with children and adults to help them heal. Ladies, welcome to Bloom. What a pleasure it is to have you.
Thank you. It's our pleasure to be here.
So, first of all, talk to us a little bit about the history of the Emerald M Therapeutic Riding Center. It really goes way back.
Way back. We came to fruition in 2014, and I decided to combine my passion of physical therapy with my love for horses. And there was actually a treatment strategy called hippotherapy. It can only be done by physical therapists, occupational therapists, or speech therapists. And it's basically using the horse's movement for means of functional rehabilitation.
That is so cool. And what started out with people with like physical disabilities, then parlayed itself into something that we're seeing so often, and that is kids with social and emotional issues. And you really are casting the net pretty wide right now.
Absolutely. So I am a social worker, and I do behavioral and family support for our children and adults with disabilities. I use equine facilitated learning to teach children basically how to deal with their emotions.
And how is the bond? Because I've seen this firsthand. I've covered a number of stories on this throughout my years as a journalist. Talk to me about the bond between humans and horses, and specifically how the horse is able to sense how it can help somebody heal, whether it be mentally or physically.
Yes, so horses are prey animals, Gail, so their natural instinct is to always be assessing their environment at all times because their life is at stake if they don't. So they can recognize up to 17 human emotions, the most out of any animal. Dogs are 16, chimpanzees are 14. So they have a real innate instinct to mirror back to us what we present to them. So they know very quickly if they see a child or an adult that might be disabled in some way or emotionally may be struggling. They pick up on that very, very quickly. So that is how the benefits are made.
And what are you hearing from the people that you help? We're looking at some beautiful video of children there learning to ride. I mean, I've read one article after the next that people like you that see this day in and day out actually witness miracles day in and day out.
We do every day. You get very humbled to be able to witness what we do. The science behind it is that the horse's pelvis and hips move in the same way that ours do when we walk on the ground. So for children and adults that maybe have never been able to walk or were able to walk and then now cannot, we can retrain the brain to walk again on the ground by putting them on the back of a horse.
That's beautiful. And what about for emotional and behavioral well-being? I know you work with a lot of foster children.
Absolutely. So a lot of foster children have trouble trusting. The relationship with the horse is based on trust, and so we help the child build that relationship with us and with that horse. We also, once our children kind of gain some insight into their emotions, we also find that some of them with learning difficulties can learn better on the horse. So we have a development specialist that works with them on anything they're struggling with in school, letters, numbers, math.
That's really cool. So what can we as a community do to support your mission? Because I know there are going to be people out here watching and think, wow, something this special is happening, right in my own backyard. We are in 37 million homes across the country, and there are probably other centers nationwide, and
Sure.
people are going to want to support what you do.
We survive on that. We are a nonprofit organization. Our overhead budget, if anyone knows anything about horses, they are very expensive. And we are housing 11 right now on the property of all different shapes and sizes that connect to all different walks of life that come through our gates. So yes, donations are always wonderful. Volunteers, all of that can be found on our website, Gail Emerald M Therapeutic Riding Center.org. And spreading the word. If you know someone that we can help, send them our way.
Well, ladies, thank you for taking time out of your busy
Thank
days to join
you.
us on Bloom. What a pleasure it is.
Thank
and
you
thank
for
you for
having
all the
us.
work that you do.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you can look for Emerald M Therapeutic Writing Center on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll connect you with them on our website, wfla.com/Bloom. I'll put a link right there for you. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this, so don't go away.